Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Wisconsin, where it is currently 18 degrees and the wind chill is 9. We had kind of a long night last night. Just waiting it out at Lake Station, and ended up being not really a long night, but we were still 4.5 hours away when we decided to leave Lake Station. Of course, we didn't have any slowdowns or anything going through Chicago, so we waited just about perfect. And anyway, we're over here in Wisconsin. We weighed in over here. Over here on the left a while ago, and we are pulling up and going to dump on the right. So I don't know how long it's going to take to unload this stuff. They were unloading some of these in these super sacks when I showed up a while ago. So I'm thinking that it may come out all right. So anyway, we'll see. I'm not really 100% sure or sold on how good it's going to come out, but we'll see in a second. I was going to show y'all this. This is my secret weapon in the summertime, but it is kryptonite in the wintertime. This is a vent, kind of like a sleeper vent right there, but you can open it up going down the road in the summertime and let wind come in there, and it's kind of cool most of the time. But they are prone to get old, kind of like this truck is, and leak a little bit. So it's actually leaking pretty bad and like freezing my feet off when you're driving down the road at 70 miles an hour, and the wind chill is like in single digits. So, all right, this cute little girl fixing to take my sample, so I got to get out. All right, check this wonderful masterpiece out. You see my gears? They ain't on the teeth of the door, so I opened this door up a while ago and it was hard to open, and then it just quit. So hopefully we can get enough weight off of this thing, move the door over. Once we get some weight off, maybe we can figure out what's going on with it. It was even worse in the back than it was the front, but we're about to get it all out now. Hopper bottom front. Alright, so we made it to the washout here, truck wash / washout. I'm hoping, I'm just kind of reading between the lines, they do car washes here. They just pulled a car into that bay right there to wash it. And it looked like they got an automated deal, so it may not take that long, but I'm fixing to go in and talk to them because it looks like somebody dumped some corn out there in line with that bay. So I'm hoping they do washouts in that bay because that's obviously not a washout there. They're going to wash that truck and trailer. And this guy right here has a seal on his trailer, so they're not doing a washout there either. That is 2 trucks and trailer washouts, or trailer washes, that they're going to have to do. So I'm going to run in here and holler at them real quick. And I don't know. I'm going to go holler at them. I hope I ain't got to wait on 2 damn truck washes to get a washout, because where I'm going, they're already raising Cain wanting me there. So, you know, you get there as fast as you can, and it still ain't fast enough. So, anyway, we'll, I'm going to run in here and see. They got a cafe inside this truck wash here, so I may go in there and just see what the cafe's got. I ain't really that hungry, but give me an excuse to go in there and talk to them. Maybe work my way into a trailer washout. All right, let me hop out and see what's going on here. All right, hey, we're pulling up to the bay. I went in there and checked with them, and sure enough, this is the hopper washout door right here, son. So we gonna get up in here and get this thing washed out here in just a second. And the lady comes out and she says, I guess you wasn't told to get a scale ticket. I'm like, no. She's like, well, normally it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You go right downtown and get a scale ticket, but the scale is down over there. So you got to drive 20 miles north to the next 2 exits up, I think, and get a scale ticket. And then come back and load. Then you got to go 20 miles back north and scale out, and then come back 20 miles south and get your paperwork. And that's bad enough, but what's even worse is there is a scale house between here and there. So that puts me having to go in and out of a scale house 4 times. One time up, one time back, one time back up. So I got to go through there twice empty and twice loaded. So anyway, I am not doing that. I'm fixing to ride back roads up to the next exit and get on, and then go about 10 miles, and then I'm just going to go back roads all 4 times. I am not going through a scale house 4 freaking times just because these people don't want to put a damn scale in. I mean, if you're going to load bulk, you need a scale. Anyway, all right, let me get up here and go through this 15-mile-an-hour curve here. Loaded now. This is not going to be a fun one, I don't think, because I was sitting there, I got up there, I had to, you know, we have 2 straps that go the length of our trailer. They're to the right and to the left of the center, and what they're made to do is to keep the tarp from flopping in between the bows. It's just to help keep the tarp tight, and they wanted me to loosen these. And that's cool and everything, but I've never had to do that before. I asked the guy, and it's they've got this chute that goes all the way down, like real. It can go down like probably close to the bottom of the trailer. But they do that because this crap is so dusty. Like when he dropped that chute down in there, like what the remnants of what was in there dropped, and it was like, and it wasn't nothing but powder. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But I don't know. I'm sure they're going to load this slow, but oh my Lord. Like it is. It's bad. And the wind, I wish they'd close that door because the wind is blowing this way, and it's blowing it all over my truck. And it's going to piss me off. But so I don't know, like, when you load at some of these places, you wonder what in the hell were they thinking when they built this. So they've got this chute right here, and it's, you can see how I'm over to the right of this door, and I still need to get over some more to be centered. And like, I'm not centered, but you see how close I am to this catwalk over here, and I'm just thinking, what in the hell were they thinking? Why in the hell would they center this damn chute up with this door so you could drive all the way through it? But anyway, that's minor. Somebody didn't know how to read a tape measure, maybe, I don't know. But I sure wish they'd close this door, because this is ain't nothing but a haze in here. We're gonna have this crap all over everything. But he's this is actually going to be like a flat rate. So then they told me they're running low on products, so they're just going to put 48,000 in there, or shoot for 48,000. They don't know what the hell they're putting in there. They're expecting me to know what they're putting in there. So they don't have a scale. They don't know what they're putting in there. So it's like, what in the ever-loving hell? I mean, like, did Mickey Mouse put this place together or what? Because I mean, like, it's not set up to do anything like you need it to. Anyway, enough about that. I could harp on places all day long. So we're gonna kick back and we're gonna have to get out and check his gauge here in a minute. I don't, like I said, I don't know how fast it loads, but it seems like I don't feel anything shaking the truck, so it's loading slow. So we'll probably be here a pretty good while. All right, I don't like much. I hope this ain't like chicken. When I haul this chicken meal, and even when I hauled that fresh chicken in my reefer, I hated the smell of chicken. And this is going to make me hate the smell of potatoes, because this is basically just powderized waste of potatoes. So I don't like much. Oh, man. This stuff is getting in my sinuses, in my eyes. It ain't no fun. I need a gauge in the truck, guys. I need to break down and buy two gauges and put them in both trucks, run the lines for them. It ain't that hard to do. Oh yeah, it's cutting up now. They loading back there, and that hopper's empty, so I guess it's hitting down there at the very bottom. That chute won't go all the way down, but it's, what I'm guessing's happening is that product is sliding down the slope, and when it's hitting the bottom down there, it's just making dust everywhere. So oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't think I am. I think it's just my allergies. And I get a hint of mold in this truck every once in a while. And I don't know if that's part of it. But I know today it's the dust and everything I'm doing. I'd forgotten I had these respirators in there, but they're not good ones. I bought them. These are GB 2626 2006 KN95. Yeah, not a good one. I like the actual respirators you get, like we used to get, like they got on the farm. Those kind of respirators. You farm guys know what I'm talking about, but oh my Lord. And you can't stop this dust from getting everywhere. It's all over my dash. Like, I wiped my dash down last night. So hopefully this wind won't kick up like it was a while ago, and that dust will stay back there. But worst part about it is I got to get out. I got to get out and get my gauges, or look at my gauges. Oh. I'll be ready when this is over with. Good Lord, this load it's a mess. It is an absolute mess. It's fun. It's fun. Let's go get you a hopper bottom. It's fun. What a freaking mess. Oh. We're getting kind of close. He's asked me 2 or 3 times how close we are. He's got to load another truck after this, but anyway, all right, so we got up here and got our torque straps back tight, but you can see, whew, this stuff is an absolute mess. All right, we're back getting some scale in. Look at stupid right here. This dumbass right here is blocking the whole damn scale so he can slide his tandems and be up all in the fucking way. What a damn idiot. So he had to, okay, let me tell you, he had to weigh and then circle around and come get reweighed. Look at him. He don't know this, but I got to piss and I'm getting really irritated. He could go do this somewhere else than right in front of the freaking scale. All right, we slipping around that scale house one more time for today. Hopefully this will do it. We got our weight. We're kind of a tad bit heavy on the drives and a little bit light on the trailer, so ain't much we can do about it now, but keep riding. Gonna have to watch where we cross scales at, if we cross scales, and how much fuel we keep on there, so, or how much fuel we put on. So we probably got, I don't know, 3/4 of a tank on each side. So it's not like it's a big deal, but still yet, we got to be conscious of how much fuel we take on. We don't want to get overweight on our drives. Made it where we was going. I got sidetracked on the filming part of it. I had to get a sample out from under the bottom, so I had to slightly open the doors on the bottom, and I had a bunch come out all at once. None of it wanted to come out at first, then all it wanted to come out so I made a mess on the scales over here. You put a little tub up under your hopper and open your door and let it drip in there just a little bit. They didn't need much, but like when it came, I just barely opened it. It didn't come out none. I opened it a little bit more and it just poof. So anyway, we got 3 or 4 in front of us over here, so we're gonna be here for a little bit. I hope we get it unloaded in time. I don't know. I just ain't really sure on getting washed out, because we got to have a washout to do this load, and this freaking janky ass cheap load, but gets us where we need to go. I was going to go home for the holidays and be done for the year, but come up with this at the last minute, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna make us another round before the end of the year. It looks like it's got looks like we got 1 dumping and 2 waiting. So this one in front of us has probably got corn on. I don't know about the other one, but this looks like a farm truck right here. So I'm gonna jump out and go holler at this guy over here and see what I need to do. I may have to go in this other pit. Well, what do you know? Damn sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. This guy on the forklift over there, he told me, he's like, what you got? I said, potatoes. He said, go around that guy, go to pit 1. So we're going to pit 1. Come on back. I will say this though, it is nice they got these fans going. You can see it sucking it up right there. I wish a lot of places had that, but you definitely need that for this dust on this, because this mess, this is a mess, just an absolute mess. I mean, he told me to just barely crack the door, because if you throw it in there, it'll choke it down. So that's how it'll pack in there. So anyway, we're just it's gonna be a slow go unloading, but we're gonna get it done. Don't ever think if we was unloading this somewhere that didn't have these fans, we wouldn't have a mess on our hands. All right, we're getting on the initial of this, opening this back hopper up, and you see what a mess this is. If we didn't have them fans, we'd be eating this right now. Alright, we got that big dusty mess off, and it's that crap it's done got everywhere, all on the dash, and I'm talking about we'll just wipe the dash off before I got there. So anyway, we are going to we're gonna go ease up here, get us a snack maybe, and go get us a load of bean meal. I don't know how this is gonna play out in a video, if it's gonna begin one or end one or be right in the middle of one, so we'll see. But we're done with that dusty mess because I am sick. Oh my Lord, I don't know if I don't know a way to explain that smell, but probably if you take a humongous potato, cut it in half, and cut out the mold of your nose and your mouth, and that's all you can breathe. That's what that was like. Man, it's pitiful. But all that, it has a smell. I don't know if you've ever let a potato sit out like you go buy some potatoes for bacon and don't bake them, and they sit out on the counter for a week or so, and they just kind of get this dry smell to them, that kind of dry and crusty. That's what all that stuff smelled like. So anyway, it was smothering and lovely. So anyway, we're headed to go get some bean meal, go down to Louisiana. We're gonna make one more before we go home for Christmas. This was supposed to be it for the year, and I ended up getting this deal done a little bit sooner, and found a load we can load a little bit later, and that'll put us down in Louisiana on Friday, and we'll leave Sunday, headed back to Ohio.